Content analysis 2750 with little puppy dog in my profile. We're back again today. This is like part 2 for J Prince, Wack 100, Charleston White, and Hassan Campbell, all teaming up after J Prince and J Prince Jr. of Mob Ties. The last video I had a lot of fun, man. Guy just said no, scroll, went on and offered Hassan Campbell $50,000 to go to Texas and smack the afro off of J Prince head like he said he would do it. The kufi off of J Prince Jr. head. What's going to happen with that, we don't know. I had a lot of fun with it, man. You know, like that was like a real joke. But let's look at the saga of J Prince Jr. and them and see what's going on now with them. You have two choices in life, people. You could become a boss or work for one. A lot of people today are working for the boss. Getting up every morning, clocking that money, and you gotta do what you gotta do to get your money. That's just the way life is. It's not easy being a boss, especially a gangster boss. So without further ado, let's go to YouTube and see what's popping. So now we have J Prince so far in his feud with everybody going against him. 1-0 and a tie. Yeah, they ain't playing with J Prince. I don't know, like Wack 100. Wack 100. He decided that Wack 100 had a mutual friend Wack 100 had a mutual friend who called him and talked him into dropping the beef with J Prince. And
call from one of their mutual friends that told Wack to chill out. I'm sure you guys have all been seeing what Wack has been saying about J Prince over the last couple of
So Wack 100 had a mutual friend call him and tell him to squash the beef with Jay Prince. So I guess Wack said, you know, as long as the conditions are met or whatever they talked about, however he talked to his friend about it, the beef with Wack 100 and Jay Prince should be kind of dissolved. So Jay Prince, he is a mob top, whatever it really is, gangster stuff or just some rapper stuff. You know, they in a YSL situation. Go, is it a gang or is it a record label? So Wack 100 say he got all his goons, 100 goons, 200 goons. Wack 100, I think he said he could get 200 people to roll up because he had 200 people roll up. No, he said 20 deep at the 50 cents thing. But he said he could have, on that Sharp guy, he said he could have like 100 people go shut Sharp down. You know what I mean? Go run him out of the studio that he was in. So him and Jay Prince going at it over the Cardi B thing and the takeoff thing and the offset thing, and he decides he want to fade with Jay Prince. So Jay Prince, Mob Ties boss, OG, older guy, call him old school. Now we gonna call him OG for right now, but I don't know him, but I'm just reading up on like a whole lot of people. So he called and I guess he squashed the beef. So them two right there, I think they on a path for peace. So Jay Prince, he got a win right there. Wack got 100 goons. I don't know how much goons Jay Prince got, but Wack got a call from a courtesy, call from a mutual friend, and his beef with Jay Prince is settled. Jay Prince got a tie right there. So now we go to this guy right here. Let's go to this guy.
I'm going right. This is what I got for Rap Loud Rappers. I got a whole bunch of goddamn motherfucking guns for Rap a Lot. Now I see the police guys. Police scared of Rap a Lot. Police scared of Rap a Lot. Man, I got a whole bunch of goddamn guns for Rap a Lot. I got a bad motherfucker right here. I got a whole bunch of goddamn guns. Now the police, y'all some pussies. Houston police to.
Now we got Charleston White. Charleston White, he been coming at Jay Prince, and he been acting like he want to smoke with Jay Prince. Charleston White be acting like he want to smoke with a lot of people. He be causing havoc out there. So he comes at Jay Prince and talks about Jay Prince son, Jay Prince. Mob ties, and he goes on and on and on about Jay Prince. So now, before I go any further, I want to see exactly where Charleston White is from. Okay, so it says right here, you see it? It says right here that Charleston White is from Texas. So Hassan Campbell has said in one of his lives that, okay, you got a problem with me Charleston White is right where from you from. So I guess you're going to take care of Charleston White first and then come to me. Charleston White is from Texas. Charleston White, you know, he do a whole lot of stuff. And he says he does community work. So a lot of times he's out there and he's doing community work, something for the kids and all that extra stuff. So he's from Texas. Jay Prince from Houston, Texas. Let me see if they say what part this guy's from. Jay Prince is from Houston, Texas. And Charleston White you goddamn YouTube got a lot about a person, boy. YouTube is not playing. It don't say what part of Texas he's from, but he was born in 1970 in Texas. So he's from Texas. He knows Texas. So whatever part of Texas he's from, he's not from Houston. So he starts all this with Jay Prince and Mob Ties, calling Mob Ties them out. And he has a show to do in Houston. And he says the police contact him, the mayor, and they contact him and said, listen, you can't do that show here, bro. You got a problem with Jay Prince, and we don't want nothing to happen, so your show is canceled. So his show was actually canceled. And he says it on things. So he's going in on Jay Prince about, no, Houston PD about Jay Prince, you know, like they scared of Jay Prince, they this and this and they that and that. And they doing this and this, you know what I mean? And the bottom line is his show is canceled. He can't just go into Houston right now. He say he's gonna go in Houston by himself, but he can't go into Houston right now. So he says that the HPD shut him down. And he's getting on them. He said the HPD is scared of.
How is it? How is all the murder that's surrounding Rap-A-Lot Records that the feds can come in and get TSL? Why they can't get James Prince and Rap-A-Lot? Who is being paid off in the city of Houston where God's gonna be great, baby. And I was chosen to be great.
So then he goes on, and Charleston White is something else, man. Charleston White is a real civilian. Say he did time in jail and all of that, but in Charleston White banned from Houston, that's what it should have been. Part 2, he started telling about the murders, that Mob Ties got this, that got James Prince this, and they everything. He really setting the police against Jay Prince. And Charleston White is one that said if he gets scared, he calling the police. When you look at Charleston White videos, yeah, he pepper sprayed Soldier Boy and pulled the gun out on live on that show when he was doing that interview with that guy. And I'll be saying that guy a lot because I'm not into the name all and stuff. So a lot of times I'll say that guy. Charleston White really would tell the police on you if he's scared. He say it, and a lot of people think it's humorous, but he's dead serious. So now he's on live and he's talking about Jay Prince and criminal activity, at the same time saying the Houston police is scared of him. The bottom line is he had a show to do in Houston, and he started all this problems with Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr., and he blocks from going in Houston. He from Texas. He from Texas. So you figure if you from Texas, I don't know, I'm from the city, so cross the bridge and go into the next borough. And you feel they could go over there, he could send the goons over there, or Charleston White could send goons over there, and they could make their way. But Charleston White was blocked. One for Jay Prince. Jay Prince won that. No matter what nobody say, Jay Prince, he did his little thing there. Now, we have this right here.
I think the ghost fucked my husband. I'm sorry, what? Salute to everybody. Now, many of you guys know Charleston White.
So now you have somebody that they putting up these contents now saying, Charleston White reveals combo with FBI after Jay Prince dispute. They waiting. So now Charleston White is not taking it sitting down. He's not accepting that loss. And he don't got 100 soldiers or whatever the case may be. He say he got a lot of guns, but he's a one-man army. And he's not going up against 20, 30 guys with guns with his one gun. He could be Rambo, who knows? Black Rambo. But Charleston White is talking to the police now. That's what they say. I don't know if it's true or not. But Charleston White is not taking it sitting down. You know, he says he does this community work and Jay Prince don't do nothing but kill people or whatever the case may be. And he's going to the FBI and start an investigation on Jay Prince now. But the bottom line is Jay Prince was able to indirectly shut Charleston White down from coming into Houston. Jay Prince, with these people coming at him, he's 1-0 and a tie. He got a tie with Wack 100, and he shut Charleston White out. No matter how much Charleston White talk, Charleston White is shut out of Houston. We're going to see if Charleston White gets the police on his side and be able to go into Houston and do his community service, committee, and show whatever he's going to do. So then we come to this guy.
I stopped respecting you a long time ago.
Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell turned up on Jay Prince. He went hard. He really went hard. He went so hard that, you know, I don't know, a regular person be wanting to get at Hassan Campbell. So he went in on Jay Prince doing what he do, you know, what he do. He's like, he said Charleston White took his style, but he's another Charleston White, but he says he's not calling the police on nobody. He just said, if somebody kill a kid, lock him up. If somebody kill it, lock him up. He didn't say, I'm going to call the police on him. Charleston White said, I'm going to call the police on him. So he said Charleston White took his style, but Charleston White improved on him. He went a little further. He said he telling the police, he locking you up for real. He said he want to lock a lot of rappers up and all this stuff. So then Hassan Campbell, he goes in on Jay Prince.
Spencer, this ranch and your legacy are in peril. You must come home.
Some guy just say no, Tusco offers Hassan Campbell $50K to come to Texas, and Hassan Campbell respond. Now he told him come to Texas. He believed in him. He doing all this stuff. I think it's the battery, but it's a weak battery, and maybe it's enough to get Hassan Campbell to jack by himself. Who knows? Because Hassan Campbell got bodies. Like Hassan Campbell bust that gun, knock people's snot backs off. He apologized to parents when he killed their kids. He does a lot. He touched kids too. But anyway, he offers him $50,000. Hassan Campbell goes on and says, "Send me $25,000." Gives him his Cash App info because he's got to fly his guys down and give him his other 50 on the back end. Once he gets there, give him the rest of his money. I don't know if Hassan Campbell accept the challenge. Take the money and leave the what? Take the money and leave the city. So that was the negotiation that Hassan made regarding this proposition of 50,000. And then I go in and I see somebody put up
Hello and welcome to my channel.
So now it says Jay Prince allegedly paid Say No to brain cells to line Hassan Campbell up in Texas. It's 15,000 and whatever, but it's $50,000 enough. I wrote a video. I was clowning in that video. I just was laughing and joking, and I was serious though. Hassan Campbell has to think it's 50,000 enough for you to go to Texas because you're not from Texas. You see the California police got on social media and said, if you're not from California, you rappers come here. We can't protect you. Don't come here. So you going to Houston and you from New York and you traveling a long way. First of all, legally, you're out of bounds. You're going to that man territory to confront, sit down, whatever you're going to do. Anything goes wrong, the law is not on your side because you came way over there. I would meet him in a mutual place. If I gotta travel 100 miles, this is what we're going to do. You travel 50, I travel 50. There go where we meet. Deserts in Nevada. Let's go, Cowboys. 50,000, you saying you got to pay these people and all of this. So right now, Jay Prince is at his next official battle. He got a draw with Wack. Shut Charleston White out of Houston, and he got $50,000 on the line waiting to see what Hassan Campbell is going to do. The saga continues. We want to see what happens here. But I seen something, and it kind of made me wonder. Okay, this is the one I see.
I've got a problem that I'm pretty sure you can help me with. Yes, you will be paid for helping me. Actually paid real. My nigga, you let's stop living in movies and shit. If I want to rob a nigga, I don't have to ask no nigga to do shit, man. I'll do it if I'm broke enough.
So now, that's your boy, just say no to Scroll. You see his thing there. And the thing. So it says, Hassan Campbell pulls up to the show and says he's coming to Texas to see Jay Prince's family. Is he going there and taking that 50,000? Is he going there to have a sit down He's going to Houston, Texas, coming from Bronx, New York. Charleston White is in Houston, Texas, and Charleston White is in Texas and was shut down from going to Houston, Texas to do his show. So somebody, you have to think and wonder, like, if I'm coming from New York and I'm going to Houston, what's the chances for me? Who's on my side? Hassan Campbell talks a lot. He really does. He talks a lot of tough stuff. And sometimes there comes a point in your life where you really have to stand on what you say. You have to show that I'm about this life for real. So I have to go through at least a little bit of what I say. Because when you talk, and never do nothing, there's no actions behind it. People get to questioning what you say a lot. It's talking. So now you got yourself in a situation here that's really putting you in a situation where you got to man up or sit down. Like, if I'm making a whole lot of money on YouTube, nobody's baiting me to do nothing. I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna be mindful of what I say, because I'm not gonna jackpot myself. So we want to get to see what's going on with this situation. Someone said he's going to Texas. He's going to do it. I guess he's not going to do it. He looks bad. I don't know. This guy could be just putting this for clickbait. Who knows what's going on with this situation right here? But we see what's going on. I'm watching. I really am. So it's sad, but these are all black people, and they're on social media. And the bottom line is this: you can't win. Nobody's gonna win. Like, it might look like somebody's winning here, but nobody's gonna win.
Here tonight, a look at an aspect of policing most departments would rather not discuss. It's no secret police use social media in a variety of ways, but seem yet.
So police use social media in a variety of ways. And when you start talking about killing and how much goons you got and how much soldiers you got, they really chiming in. You think they aren't? You dumb as rocks. Who could say that Jay Prince really won with Charleston White, that he made that call? The police chiming in. A lot's going on in Jay Prince camp. Charleston White talks, riled up a lot of people's feathers, get under a lot of people's skin. And the police don't want no problems coming in their neighborhood or their territory, their jurisdiction. If they could avoid it, they're going to make it stop. So maybe they was on YouTube and they're following this situation with Jay Prince, and they contacted Charleston White and this. Charleston White goes on to say, oh, no police talked to him, no this, and that, no Jay Prince ain't did this. But, like, you giving us mixed information. But the police is really Look, 96% of law enforcement agencies surveyed use social media in some capacity. If you go into these websites and you check out these channels with the police on social media, you'll see they never put YouTube up. They never put YouTube up. They put Facebook, they put Twitter, they put Instagram, they put Twitch. They put all these social medias that's out there except YouTube. Why? Why don't they put YouTube? Because YouTube content creators are still being reckless, still giving them the most information. So J Prince, mob ties, they got a lot of knives at their back. The big mouths on YouTube, they knocking them down one at a time. They got a draw with Wack. Wack got like, Wack said he could pull up like 200 people at one point at any situation. 200 goons. Hassan Campbell said he could pull up with 100 goons. Charleston White said he pulling up by himself. They all on social media. The police is watching all of them. So what do you got to do? Just sit back. The police going to intervene. Hassan Campbell could pull up at the airport with all them goons, or however he pull into town and the police surround him. And all them cats going to jail in Texas. Texas laws is different than New York laws. Texas jail is different than New York jail. A lot of them down south jails got 2 in the cell. You might not be with your buddy. So the saga continues. I'm gonna continue watching and see what happens. But before I end, I wanna I like to go into the comment section, man. The comment section be fly. For real. Some people in the comment section make a lot of sense. Let's see what the commenters got to say. Let's go with Hassan Campbell first. He say he pulling up.
I do it if I'm broke enough. If the bills ain't paid that month, my kids don't.
Yeah, he right. A nigga rob anything if the bills ain't right. Hassan should say no. This is from some MP guy. Girl, I don't know. Hassan should have said no to Scope. Maya going to bring my money back. Go the quick wit. My brother, you were on one this live. Looks like Hassan accepted the offer. Time to see who really standing on what. There you go, Hassan. The people are watching. YF forever 4400. Good point. Put you on game. These guys are straight entertainment. This is better than WWE wrestling. Tato Mills, that's a good one. This real talk. This really is, bro. It really is, man. It's entertainment and it's on a different level because all of these are street guys and gangsters and they got all these soldiers. They got all these people that's gonna go and risk their lives for them for a little bit of money. So we continue to watch because we continue to want to see what the end result is going to be. Hell nah. Scope said Maya we're going to bring that 50. I mean, if he said that, come on, man. Think, bro. You said you want to get that money, and then them Houston girls are pretty, so you want to go in the hotel with these Houston girls, and they just send some girls and take that money back, whatever y'all ain't spent. Maybe y'all to be on the news. 100 niggas dead in a hotel in Houston. Enlightenment. Paid for their flights and give them 25K when they land. Yeah, Hassan said send that 25K. Soldier Slim, man. He did say that, you know. Let's just go get on and say, yo, man, that 20K on the quick. But at the same token, that's a 20K lick. Because Ghost would send that money, and Hassan could say, I took your money, the hell with you. Come get me. The shit is real in the playing field. Sounds like a mass funeral. That's what I just said. You know, you're going to go out there, you wait from New York, go set up in a hotel, and them boys will come in that hotel and get you, Barrett. I mean, y'all going to shoot back. Y'all might get some of them, but at the end, y'all going to jail, bro. Y'all got to think, man. The police is watching, and the police is so slick, they'll let it all go down before they make arrests. I don't know what that person. He talking about Jay Prince sending the money. Jay Prince ain't never said he was gonna send no money. Sean Black, 100 niggas has no, he ain't even got no ID to even get on a plane. I knew he was pump faking when he said flying. 100 niggas is 3 charter buses. And he ain't paying for it. 25,000 flying 100 ninjas to Houston. That it don't add up. Even I did the math with 50 ninjas, and that's $1,500 a piece. It ain't adding up. How you paying them, Haas? You better get up on your Charleston White and go out there by yourself. How he gonna bring 100 ninjas on a plane? How? Nil Nicks Love. 500. What is North Korea? What is it? What is this? North Korea? That 50K only covered 10 dudes. If that. If that. 10 dudes, that's 10,000 a pop. And then they got to get their back in. We got enough of this. Let's go see what they said on Charleston White joint. Man, you got pop pop. I don't want no live. Let's see. Let's see.
Police department. Y'all some motherfucking pussies. Nigga.
Yeah, it's hard.
I see why rap a lot.
It's hard to read the live comments. All right, let's see this one.
You want to take over?
These guys be having some good content. It's not hard to believe that Jay Prince called the cops on Charleston White. Jay Prince don't gotta call the cops. That's from Brooklyn is Better. Jay Prince don't gotta call the cops, man. The cops is watching you too. Once you start talking on that killing, you talking about 100 people that you could pull together to go do some bonding stuff. Police watching that. That's an act of terrorism. 100 people could go in, 100 people go wipe down the community. They could go into a little neighborhood, a little project, and they could tear that projects up. So Jay Prince really don't got to call the police. You reach it. Jay Prince don't got to call the police. Even the cops don't like snitches, said a wise man. JB. That's the truth too. That's why I said, the cops could go out there and Hassan could go out there because Charleston White already been destroyed. He can't go out there right now. He got to do some damage control to make himself out there. Wack already went and created the truth. Hassan Campbell's the only one left. So Hassan Campbell go his ass out there. Police don't like snitches. They let that whole shit go down. It's dumb. It's a criminal mob. Record label, we got to deal with the YSL shit. And then Bronx mob going out there to have some type of battle over words over YouTube. The police will let it go down. Whatever hotel you're going in, he'll get the regular civilians out. Let them have the whole hotel, the security downstairs. They're going to be upstairs. Get them the ballroom and let them go there and shoot it out, and then we come in. And locking everybody up. That's a straight federal case. But the laws are different down there. This is a good one. Rico the Optimist. Putting everything else aside, if the Houston PD and the mayor's office actually said these things to Charleston White, the city has a problem. This is not a good look for the police department nor the mayor's office. The voters in the city of Houston should be concerned about the compromised leadership in that city. The city council needs to get on top of this right away. Moreover, Charleston White decides to take this case federally. The Houston PD and the mayor's office could be facing a serious federal investigation, which could lead to a major shakeup of both departments. That's the truth. You've seen the content that went out that said that Charleston White is talking to the federal people about this situation. That's true because they should not intervene. But on the other hand, on the flip side, the Houston PD is protecting the citizens too. Because if there's going to be a war where these people is going to be shooting guns and they're going to go into a community and shoot these guns, I just showed you in one of my contents how these people are shooting them guns and they're killing kids in the crossfire and working adults in the crossfire and people who lived all their lives living by the law, straight civilians in the crossfire. They're not killing each other. They're missing each other and killing them. So the Houston PD could be correct in watching YouTube, seeing this going down and trying to intervene to stop it before it happens. Intervention is always best. So on one side, you're right, because the police department should wait till they all go down and then make the arrest, let innocent people get killed and then make the arrest? Or should they watch this and take this as a serious threat to the community and go ahead and do what they do? Maybe Charleston White is on something and he's going to get the feds to really look at mob ties now. Who knows how this is going to turn out in the end if Charleston White puts the pressure on. Denicia Woodruff. This whole situation is very sad. We need our grown men, black men back. As far as the police department, money talks to them. Anything, again, sad. Truth. This is a good one. He says, fuck Houston, because Houston needs to stand up and protect them. He working for them, the community, the kids. Yeah, he is, but when you start creating violent situations, then what are you really doing? You're working for the kids, but you're showing them kids to create violent situations, to confront violence with violence, to step up to a gang and have protection to go at that gang is just as right as trying to say no to gangs. Like, even better. Okay, y'all. Let's go into the little scroll, some of the scroll comments, and then we're gonna be done with this. I like the comment section because a lot of the contact people don't seem to address the comments, and some of them commenters, man, they will put you on to game. They will put you on to point. Let's go to this one.
The real luxury is Gucci, Louis Vuitton,
See, Hassan Campbell
scoring something amazing for my kids.
See, Hassan Campbell says he's saying to the people on YouTube what other people are afraid to say to the supposedly street niggas, gangsters out there. To me, this guy's throat is putting you on to stand for what you're saying, mean what you're saying on a whole different level because you're just as bad as them. Yo, you just as bad as them, bro. I think I already did this already. Yeah, because I said that Maya going to bring the money back and all that. Did I do Hassan Campbell? Let's see Hassan Campbell. Nah, let's do Wack 100.
Last couple of years.
So somebody said, Miss Scooby, basically let me stop running my mouth before I end up dead. Got it. I don't know. See, Wack is in California. J Prince is in Dallas. That's 3 hours and some change away. Same as it's from Hassan to get there on plane. They got mutual friends, so they could be lying. Like you could pay you. Greed is a motherfucker, bro. So you got a mutual friend. Somebody could get that friend to line you. So maybe that's something that they had to consider. I don't know. The Memphis message therapist. You think he got that kind of respect from not putting in major work in the shadows? You knew Nuggets act like life started when Twitter started. Boy's been in the streets since the beginning, and now you think arguing on the internet counts as putting in work. That's facts. Some people really think that. Some people really think that killing and gangsterness and gangs and controlling hoods, that just started like with the internet. Like people get on the internet and talk all of this, ask about me in the hood, and you go ask about them and you can't even find out nothing about them because nobody really knows them, but they're blocked. They're blocked. The hood consists of 100 blocks and the only person know them is their block. And the other block that they're beefing with. You know, so, you know, that's facts, man. Like, all of this stuff is new, man. This stuff is new. It's new that the police is on your backs because you're on this internet talking all this killer, shooting, showing your guns, showing your money, showing your jewelry, and you know you ain't working. You know you ain't working, setting yourself up for a case. You know you're not working. He said Wack got the same 1096. Wack got that same call Act got. Hey, yo, people is out there, man. But some people sit down and some people call other people to do all of this, to go to this, to do this, and work things out before things get too out of hand. Because nobody really, like, the smart people really don't want to go to prison. We're not talking jail. 90 days, 6 months. No, we're talking about 10 years, 15 years, 40 years, life without parole. Who wants to really do that? Who really wants to do that? But a young, ignorant person. until that sentence come. Until that sentence come. You ever watch the people who reacted to their sentence videos, crying and going crazy in the courtroom when they say life, no parole, death? It's a whole different ball game, bro. But I have fun with y'all. I have fun talking to y'all. When saga begins, still goes on. J Prince, Wack 100 is out the situation. Charleston White still got a fight ahead of him. Hassan Campbell still has a decision to make. Don't be foolish, Hassan. I mean, sometimes things happen for you to like change your approach to things. Like, change your approach to things. It's too much going on in this world with this social media, this Google and all that. Motherfuckers find your house. They put up this shit is real out here, bro. Before I leave, let's go to Google one time. I'm going to put in a random address and watch. I'm going to put in a random address. Look, you go on Google. Look, you go on Google and you put your address in and it pull up your whole block. Look what this shit say. Look. Look. Then I start moving around in the block. Then I start moving around in the block. Look. I start moving. Look, I start driving in the traffic. Look. I'm moving in the traffic like I'm driving a car. Look. So can you imagine? So could you imagine if people had professional assassins out there on their payroll? How easy it is for one person to pull up your address. I didn't even show y'all, like, y'all gotta go in and play with this thing. You could see people backyard, like the whole circumference of their house. They have to go into Google and stop it. You can go into Google and you can make it so they can't see all of that about your residence. You gotta go into Google and do that. But they can see your backyard, the side streets. Come on, man. It's too easy today. It's too easy. So when you out there and you thinking and you talking and you killing, you gangster, there's other killers out there. When there's one little killer, there's a killer than him. There's a killer dealer. There's a killer dealer. There's different levels of killers out there. When there's a burglar, there's a professional burglar, there's a business burglar, a house burglar. There's so many different burglars. They all don't want them hamburgers. Y'all have a nice night, man. It's been nice talking to y'all. My name is Content Analysis. YouTube don't got the subscribe button, so you have to just go into my channel, hit my channel, subscribe that way or not. If you want to give me some feedback, that would be nice. Somebody gave me some feedback and they said I talk too much on this thing. What am I supposed to do? Just sit here? I'm supposed to put this up and sit here? Really? Sometimes people need to just think about what you say before you write it. Content Analysis 2750. My puppy is my profile. Y'all come on, dogs.